We made it.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Happy Monday. It's been too long. Good morning, Disney. There's a little cute baby on the floor.
She's sleeping. There's
a dog whining at the door. Say hi to everybody in chat. Thanks for hanging out a couple of minutes extra long. We probably should have started at 9:30 today, but I'm glad you guys are here. A lot of you have been waiting for quite some time, so thanks for hanging out. If you're watching on the replay, I'm talking to the people who are live. Hashtag Team Replay in the chat, or in the comments, actually. Bloomin' Cheese, the first one in here. Good morning, all. Sandy Norris, good morning to you. Way to go, Dodgers, right? Oh, my gosh. My emotions are at the edge of my ability to stay sane right now with my Dodgers. We'll talk about that, I'm sure. Let's see. My mom's in the house. What's going on, Mom? Thanks for being in the green, which means she's a member of the channel, and I appreciate that. Members bless us immensely. Eclectic Mima in the house. What's going on? A long time no see. Glad you're back. Welcome in. I'll tell you what. This week that just ended was crazy. We went back to work, and another phase of coming back to work has opened up for us. Hallelujah.
Back in classrooms.
Got to have some kids, and I got to be honest, when I was prepping for my class, I was prepping with half of a mind on, is anybody going to come?
Yeah.
Because it's been a while. And you know, you're always worried about it. The kids don't have to come to our classes. It's a choice between them and their parents. It's a homeschooling co-op. And so having last week my Dodgers in the World Series messing with my emotions, and then prepping for a class, and I did a video that some of you watched. Thank you for watching. Oh, there's RV and Disney. I see RV and Disney now. Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels in the house, both members of the channel. Thanks for being here. Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels, the official travel agency of Dole Whip, the channel. Janice Disney's in the house too. Welcome in. I'm so glad everybody's here. So anyway, having that happen last week felt like another step towards normalcy. It felt really, really good. And then my Dodgers just crushing my. Did you guys see the crazy game? Oh my gosh, so insane. But we, as you may know, if you're a veteran of the show, we have tickets to Game 7, which is Wednesday night.
We do.
So if the Dodgers win on Tuesday night, my team's the champs. The Dodgers lose on Tuesday night, we get to go to the game in which the championship will be decided.
Right.
So I win either way.
Exciting both ways.
So we got to a point now where I'm happy. Now, if we go and they lose, I won't be that happy.
But you've been to a World Series game, the 7th game, and watching the Dodgers. If they lose, won't that still be like amazing though that you just got to go?
I don't even like that those words came out your mouth. So we'll just have to talk about that when that happens. No, the Dodgers are going to win tomorrow night, and we're not going to go to the game. Or a second prize will be an amazing prize. My Dodgers will win in Game 7 with me there. Obviously, that's my preference. Right. But to say that I have to root against my Dodgers, which I will not do. So that's the win-win. That's the hand I've been dealt right now. Okay. Jersey Mike in the house. What's going on, Jersey Mike? I'm so glad you're here. Welcome in. We've got a lot of Disney news. We had a lot of scheduling conflicts last week, so we didn't do the show as regularly as we will. It looks to me that some, not all, but some Fridays will not be workable between now and New Year's Eve, but only like 5. So there's right? Didn't I look at the schedule? I think there's 5 Fridays between now and New Year's Eve that we will not be able to come on. So outside of 5 Fridays.
So that would just be for serving kids. Work happens sometimes though.
Yes, but assuredly we will miss at least 5 Fridays. I'm trying to give a little update. There's at least 5 Fridays between now and the end of the year. Perhaps more, but not necessarily.
While we're at Disney, we won't be on. So that's the last
Can you
week.
be less confusing?
Yeah, there's 5 Fridays we know for sure. We're not going to be here.
So there. Hey, Checking Bones in the house. What's going on, my friends? Dean, Turkey Lakester. Dean was in Epcot. I guess that was last week, right? Kadati Sean, my friends in the house. Look at all those green, all those people in green again are members. So can we get to the Disney news, please? Because I feel like we haven't done this in forever. So did you guys like my thumb for today? Because I had both of it. It's not my pictures. It's straight from the Disney Parks blog. Oh, come on. Come in. Yeah. So it's their picture. I give credit where credit's due. So I just stole it, but I liked it. Also, if you're wondering, Mouse Talk in the house. Good morning, Mouse Talk. Either Walt or Melissa, maybe even both. Welcome in. They're good friends of mine. Their channel's blowing up right now. Go check them out, guys. They're at the parks all the time now, and one of my favorite channels. You need to check them out for sure. If you don't know, you don't know. Last week was, well, let's just get to this. I think that one of my favorite things of Disney merch that I don't buy, that I don't consume, that I don't buy for me, that I don't buy for you,
right,
are the Spirit jerseys. Would you agree? We love them, but we don't buy them. Why is that, beautiful?
Totally totally agree. I love them.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be, I bought them for Peyton. She loves them, but I think they'd be too warm for me.
So again, they're everywhere. The Disney Parks blog, I think, posted it first. Laughingplace.com is where I'm taking this from. Again, just giving credit where credit's due. And they're one of my favorite blogs, the Laughing Place. By the way, I mentioned the blogs that I use for two reasons. One, I want to give credit where credit's due. But two, I've got something coming. If you know me, DizTube was my second regular show, and it's me interviewing Disney creators. I'm kind of letting that morph into something different, and it's going to be a website and some other things that promote, love on, share Disney creators. And so Disney bloggers will be part of that, and this is kind of my warming of the market. But anyway, laughingplace.com, Disney Parks reveal 2020 Holiday Spirits Lounge fly bags. And we're now back to us. We don't buy Spirit jerseys, although we have some. Peyton has a
yes. We actually buy them. We just
Hocus
don't wear
Pocus
them.
one, I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't.
She has a Hocus Pocus. She has the olive green one that she got at graduation. She's got a few.
The Hocus Pocus one is the one that.
The Hocus Pocus one is the coolest one, and that's the one I would have probably bought. I actually liked the there's a peachy pink colored one with rose gold glitter. I liked that one too, but it's just really hot.
You're really hot. And then they've got the ears.
When we go to Florida,
I do like these Christmassy gingerbread ear
Those are fun
stuff. I do a lot.
I do too.
Can I be real? I don't like Disney ears as much as most Disney freaks. You have the 18 billion.
I have a bunch of ears. I actually like the more plain ears. And I also like the really unusual ones that people make.
Do you like the candy cane stuff?
I do. That's fun. I have a little like zipper change purse that matches that backpack.
So while we don't buy a lot of Spirit jersey things, we don't dislike them at all, but we do love, and I was having coffee all weekend out of a Christmas mug. I love their holiday merch. And I like their gingerbread kind of stuff a lot.
I think it's cute. I don't think I would buy it though. The gingerbread merch. I don't know. I like more classic. I
also like their plaid. They had a Mickey's. Come on. They had a Mickey's. Get your beautiful face out of there, baby. They have a Mickey's. I love that. See the gingerbread guy? Yeah. They had a Mickey's Christmas tree line. I don't know if it was last year or the year before that I really, really liked. I told you I was going to buy you one of the shirts on eBay because I didn't buy it new. So I was going to buy it on eBay. It's like, I don't know. It's like $120 now. It's way upsold because people love them. Oh my gosh. I should know how to do this by now. But I don't. All right, trust me, they're cute. Anyway, so, and then, because we've got the lovely and talented Jackie from RVing to Disney, she likes Crocs. Those are actual real shoes, Jackie. I want hippopotamus for Christmas. So anyway, I think I've shown most of the pictures. I don't want to show you guys pictures all night. But I really, really, really like the Christmas Spirit jersey this year. I like Spirit jerseys in general. I doubt I would ever wear one. I don't think they look very manly. Sorry. But I think they're really cute on ladies and girls. And again, I say we don't buy them, but we probably have 3 or 4 in the house.
Yeah, we buy them. I just don't wear them.
Yeah, well, Peyton has at least 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So let me get caught up in chat, and then we'll go to the next news item here. Said hi to Mouse. Just focus, right? Just focus. Just focus. Hey, beautiful. Hello.
Like,
what's going on? RB and Disney says the Yolani Melikaliki Maka is the Spirit jersey for me. Are my fave. I think I saw those. I wouldn't swear. I gotta be honest. I like Hawaii. You put Hawaii and Christmas together. I'm a happy guy, and I like singing Melikaliki Maka because I can barely pronounce it, but it comes out somehow. I don't know. Magic of the Mouse TV, my buddy Bill's in the house morning. All to you. How about my Dodgers, buddy? Oh my gosh. So when the Dodgers lost in heartbreaking fashion, it feels like a week and a half ago, but it was 2 days ago, a day and a half ago. I had many a text and an email. Some making fun of me, some wondering if I was okay. I think Bill's was a step away from the ledge, something like that. So at least Bill cared about hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you in like 2 days.
She's been gone all
everybody,
weekend.
E2, everybody.
Hello, say good morning.
Can you see him? Yeah, this is like Romper Room. Anybody remember Romper Room? I see Everly. Okay, that's another.
Go through the chat.
Party World Adventures, good morning to you. Happy Monday. We got so much of this new merch at our local Disney store, but it all says Disneyland. So I like Disneyland, merch more. If it says Disneyland or Disney World, I will always buy the Disneyland.
Yeah, I do like the Disneyland.
We'll be talking about Disneyland too here in a minute. Crocs for life, says RB New Disney. Oh, wow. It's like, I have so many. Oh, I'm not even going there. I have last year's Hocus Pocus jersey. Is the Hocus Pocus jersey that I'm thinking of from last year or the year before?
It's the purple one from the year before with the Sanderson sisters.
I was going to say, it must be from the year before because she wore it at a Halloween event.
Yeah, we got it when we were actually at the...
BDF, Keith is announced Dodgers just one game away from being the 2020. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So do I want them to win tomorrow night or Wednesday? I'm having trouble. I'm just going to be honest. Hi, beautiful. Hi to you. Oh, you're talking to one of them, probably not. But hi to you anyway. We love the islands of Hawaii. We have family there and have lived there. Nice. Is that, Adventures of David and Aaron. My mom and dad and grandma and grandpa lived there before I was around. My wife's stepmom and her family lived there, a couple of years, right?
10 years, I think.
They were performers there. Unfortunately, now that I have the ability to maybe get there now and then, nobody lives there. What the heck?
I know.
I don't think that's very nice.
We have DVC now, though. So.
Yeah, but that takes all my points.
It does.
I have my contract isn't even big enough to be the minimum contract anymore.
I know. Well, yeah. Things happen.
So subscribe to the channel and like and share it out so we could grow this. Come on, can we just be selfish for a minute? I love this because I make friends and I get to talk about Disney with people I like. But on the financial side, there's only one reason I'm doing this. DVC points. So share it out. Maybe tell your friends and neighbors to watch it all day long, every day. Jersey Mike in the house. It's going on. No Cowboys talk. I agree. Could the Cowboys be worse? I don't think it's possible. This is Cowboys talk, so I'm breaking Jersey Mike's rule. Disneyland, please open. So we're going to talk about the Disneyland opening. Producer Preston in the house.
Trying to.
Did he tear his ACL? Producer Preston in the house. I saw him get flopped by a man because Odell is barely a human. And it was pretty great. I'm sorry he got injured for the rest of the year. I don't like Odell Beckham. I'm sorry. I don't. He's really good.
I'm not very sorry.
I'm not very sorry. I should be a nicer person. I'm working on it. All right. Back to the news and stuff. But no, Producer Preston, I did not know he was out for the year. He's been crying and whining. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sorry he's hurt. That's all I'm going to say. AllStar Movie Resorts. You can't make a reservation there, except you can now if you're going to be traveling in February, I guess is the right way to say it. From the Diz, one of the bigger blogs out there. It's wdwinfo.com if you want to find it. There you go. Reservations now open for Disney's AllStar Movie Resorts. I really like AllStar Movie Resorts more than the average bear. It's the value resort. You're still on Disney property. I think it gets negative talk from what are you looking at? I love you. From Disney nuts like us. And it's almost snobbish. It's almost like, I wouldn't stay there. I'll go. I like it. I think some of the places to take pictures there are amazing.
Well,
I think the food court can be a little challenging. I love you.
So we had the one experience that was pretty rough.
I mean,
but
that is not the resort. Great. That was people.
It was people. Yeah.
And it's you don't go there during volleyball,
volleyball and
baseball,
all the kids.
But I like kids. If the kids aren't the problem, it's the parents. And it's the food court and the pool, so you can get away from that. But I actually like AllStar Movie Resorts. I'm never going to be one of those people who makes fun of it, even though it's one of the reasons we're DVC, which is another reason I love it. But anyway, I think it's very photogenic. I do. It's definitely not a high class place, but it's not. I've stayed in way worse.
Oh yeah. Well, and I like the kid theming.
I do too.
It's just Disney. Fun. Like we'll definitely take Everly a bunch of times just because it's fun.
Mm-hmm. She wants to talk. So as of today, Disney is now accepting, and this is from today. I think it might have been from yesterday. Doesn't matter. As of now, Disney is now accepting bookings for Disney AllStar Movies Resort for arrivals beginning February 9th, 2021. We should be there. I don't know, it's February or March.
We'll be there in March.
March. Okay, there you go. But we already have reservations for a place, right?
Yeah, we'll be DVC.
Ooh, because we're fancy. See? We're fancy like that. As we previously shared, this is them, not me. Future reopening dates of Disney resort hotels are subject to change and guest reservations, blah, blah, blah. Please visit, blah, blah, blah. The ad, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm excited about this. Why am I excited about this? Everything that opens more is better. More is better for America, for Disney, for me, Joe Sampson in the house. I see you, my man. What's going on? Glad you're here. Cheerleaders, etc. don't go there. They totally do. They totally do.
The
Cheerleaders and volleyball players and softball players and
4th and 5th grade cheerleaders.
Oh my gosh! I'm pretty sure it was a cheerleading.
It was a competition.
Competition. They were very cute. It was very sweet. You know,
No.
I love you. I love you. The first 49,000 cute little kids it's cool. It's cool. But right at 49,212, that's it. After that,
their parents freaking out on them and screaming at them all the time.
it was a little rough. And I like the food court. Look at me. Have you seen my abs? I'm a food court fan. By the way, the AllStar resorts, one of the 3 have a I think it's movies, have a secret menu. What? All right. Speaking of the baby, we did post, I posted yesterday our trip about a week ago to a pumpkin patch. I think she's pretty much the star of it. She's pretty cute. If you like pumpkin patches or cute kids, yeah, you can check that out. So anyway, I think that's good news. I like to share the good news. That's some Disney news and stuff. I can't see, we started late. It's already 9:43.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. So I'm going to go a little faster than normal. So if I'm ignoring you in chat, please don't take it personally. Gallantly, let's try that again. Gallantly streaming in the house. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being members of the channel. I'm glad you're here. Have we ever had Kanye West talk on our show?
No.
You heard of Kanye West? He's one of the most popular people on the planet.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Jesus Walks God.
He is. Actually, that's a pretty good song. So Kanye was on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, ab, yeah, one big ab, exactly, Sips.
Yeah.
It jiggles while I... There's a whole Santa Claus joke in there. All right, so Kanye West was just on Joe Rogan. Now, I haven't listened to it. I will, because I love Joe Rogan, but I've been busy. Kanye West shares a blunt thought about Disney Star Wars movies, makes me listen. So Cinema Blend pops a headline, Kanye West shares blunt thoughts about Disney Star Wars movies. I saw that this morning, so I thought, clickbait. I can put a Kanye West title up there. So I almost did, but I just didn't have time this morning, frankly. And I want to talk about spirit jerseys. But Kanye West, actually, I find him an interesting individual. Do I like his music? No. Do I dislike his music? No. It's not my style. I find him intriguing. I like crazy. I always have. I liked Prince.
So
I like George Michael. I don't know that I would say I like Kanye's music. I don't want to lie.
I like his black gospel church stuff.
Yeah, some of that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
Wow. The stuff he did in his yard.
You actually, and my daughter said, "Hey, I need to listen to this." And I laughed and ignored you for a while.
I do.
It's pretty good. Anyway, my point is, he's like
gospel songs.
He's iconic right now. He's in the news, and he talked about Star Wars. So I had to go look. So yeah, eclectic meme. I'm not either. I don't want to pretend like I am. Hey, Pete McDevitt in the chat. What's going on, my man? Glad you're here. So I had to find out what the heck he said.
He's a little different.
He's a little different. I want to be so edgy, intriguing that people go, "Oh, I want to know what he thinks," because I just said that. So whatever. Anyway, no, I don't. Kanye said this about Star Wars. Again, on the Joe Rogan podcast. Joe Rogan, the biggest podcast in the world, probably. And he's been warming up to getting Kanye. Joe Rogan has been warming up to getting Kanye on the podcast for quite some time. He actually said, "Hey, we booked it. We don't have a time." And then he said it's not going to happen for a while. And then he wouldn't say why. And then the Spotify deal happened. Obviously, they were saving it for this. Yeah. And here it was. All right. So here's Kanye on the Star Wars movies. And I agree 100%.
Oh,
here we go.
Scary.
I know. And I got a thing on my tongue. And this is about to make me mad right here. The first time you've seen me get mad in an interview. This is Kanye talking. They said that George Lucas prequels were worse than the corporate-made Disney Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. We saw how Darth Vader was made. I watched like 10 times during COVID. Don't jump, Anakin. I've got the high ground. Dude sounds like me. He likes the prequels too. The prequels are good. The prequels aren't what you wanted them to be. So here's the thing. As a Star Wars lunatic, like a lot of us are, right? If you're huge into Star Wars and then they do a prequel, you've got preconceived notions. You think, what? Are you trying to talk? What?
No, she's just looking at
She's pulling on my arm and I like it. We have what we think should happen. We had that for the prequels and we've had that for 7 and 8 and 9. Do you know why the people who hate 1, 2, and 3 and 7, 8, and 9 are the Star Wars lunatics the most? Because we have preconceived notions. Right. We had a decade, we had a lifetime to think what we would do, what it should be, what the story should be. So you can be mad. And then you add in the whole choice that people make to hate big corporations like Disney. It's just fake. 1, 2, and 3 are great on their own. It's like Godfather. Godfather 2, greatest movie ever. Godfather, one of the top 10 great movies of all time. Godfather 3 doesn't hang with those two. But how could it? How could it? Godfather 3 on its own, Great movie. That's how I feel about 1, 2, and 3, and 7, 8, 9. By the way, I hear Godfather 3 coming to theater near you with a new ending. Her rumor. I'll be there for that. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool. I think Kanye's right. What say you in chat? I want to know. Did you hate the prequels? Because I'm going to fight with you. You can tell me how you feel about Kanye. I don't really care. But I'll listen. And my phone's ringing. Let's stop that. Star Wars Lunatic here, Hitchhiking Bones. Yeah, me too. I love them. Did you hate 1, 2, and 3? Did you hate 7, 8, 9? Because I didn't. I love them. Of course, they're not as good as the originals. What is? I like the prequels. Got chills the first time Vader was shown. Gave you exactly Kadani Sean. I feel bad for you, Kadani Sean, because me and you have a lot in common. Except for he walks 5 miles a day.
Yeah, you need that.
I walk up and down the stairs 2 or 3 times a day. That's all I got. Justin Sampson says Kanye is an alien. I talked about Elon Musk being an alien in my class with kids the other day. I've worked with him many times. Oh, that's right. Justin Sampson is in the music
Entertainment
live shows world. I can't. There's got to be a better way to say that. Anyway, Kanye is an alien. I've worked with him many times over the years. There's a great story about him losing his keys at Coachella. If we ever meet up, you'll have to remind me to tell. I will, buddy. I will. We got to meet up.
Not where you want to lose your keys.
So I used to live right by Coachella,
right?
And we never went. And I love live music.
We
and I don't really know why we never. I lived in Banning. You would
because our
just
kids
have to
were
work
younger, and
it wasn't.
Didn't do that stuff yet.
It was definitely a 10-year period in my life where I didn't go to movies, even let alone live music as much.
We had all young kids.
Yeah, we
and
were.
A bunch of them.
I'm sure you know what that is. What it is. You're right when you put it that way. But I'm kind of sad. One year, Dave Gahan, Depeche Mode. I should have been to that one. I should have went to that one. And actually, Danny Elfman, who's probably my major, my favorite guy. If I could sit down and have a lunch with any musician, it'd probably be him. Danny Elfman's amazing. I love Oingo Boingo. I love his soundtracks. I'm a huge Danny Elfman fan. And he was going to be there this year. I hope he'll be there next year. Frankly, if he's there next year, I'm going. I mean, I'm looking at you. I'm telling you.
I remember.
Because I'm going to. Anyway, it's not. Yeah, no, I don't. Can you quiet down?
Idea.
Danny Elfman sounds better than that. Just saying. Strive to do. You done?
She wants to know about Disneyland opening.
Strive to do better. Good morning, Jersey Mike. Going well. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I like the prequels. John Williams' amazing score is one reason I love Star Wars. John Williams, really?
You take it over. Okay. Grandpa, tell us about Disneyland.
John Williams is awesome. I just watched some of his stuff for The Mandalorian. They were showing him. Can't wait for The Mandalorian, by the way. It's coming out. I guess it's this week, right? Going to be amazing. He's just the best. Dad Bill's in the house. Good morning, Dad Bill. I'm so glad you're here. Just recently met you. Already becoming a fan of yours. I'm glad you're here. Monday through Saturday, except for with some Fridays we have to miss. What? We talk about Disney news and stuff. Usually we start at 9:15. Today was 9:30. We might need to move it a little bit, but between 9:15 and 9:30 we start, and it usually goes to 10. That's a central time. Check out. Don't hate the prequels, but not my favorite. Yeah, well, that's fair. I mean, saying they're not your favorite is different than hating on them, and I think that Kanye and I were on the same page in that, and I just wanted to say that me and Kanye agreed on something. Hey, Chris, everybody saying hi. Will from Hitchhiking Bones is here. She is telling me, right? Get that baby a mic. I was afraid she was too close to the mic, Samson. Right? Anyway, we're almost out of time. I've got a couple more news stories here that I want to get to, but I'm worried she's going to scream at me. What?
Get to Disneyland, Grandpa.
I'm okay. So on trying to stay out of politics news, are you freaking kidding me, Disney? Or California. So Gavin in California have decided to continue to be butt faces. Newsom versus Disney. This is from the Orange County Register. Newsom versus Disney. Pandemic depresses California's fun businesses. I don't quite get why he's doing this, but I mean, I do believe it's political. But he's opened a lot of things. He's not opening some things, and it doesn't quite make sense. And here's the economic argument against this. This enrages me, but I can't find it. You're going to have to trust me. 1/3 of all jobs that have been lost in California because of this still are in the entertainment field. That's crazy. And Disneyland is a big chunk of that probably. So I think they lost 28,000 between the two states, California and Florida. And I don't want to lie to you guys, but I think 7,000 of that was in California. That's too many people out of business, out of a job. So I am very happy to announce this part, though. Disneyland to open,
sorta.
Yeah, right? Have you guys heard this story? It's pretty cool, despite Governor Newsom being a butthead. And if that makes you mad politically, okay, see you later. He's a butthead. Disneyland to reopen more stores despite Governor being a butthead. That's the actual headline that I would have wrote for Deadline.com if they let me. Disney officials on Friday announced they will reopen stores and restaurants in the Disney California Adventure Park starting in November, despite the continued closures of theme parks due to the reopening restrictions put in place by butthead Governor Newsom. I'm just reading what I would have written had I been the writer of this. Theme park executives from Disneyland, Universal Studios, Legoland's pretty fun, actually. I know, she's nuts, but I love it. And the company that operates Knott's Berry Farm came together on Wednesday to decry, that's what I'm doing, what they see as an overly burdensome edict handed down by the state of California and Governor Gavin Newsom on Tuesday. Officials say that he is a butthead. That's what I would have wrote if it would have been me. So what he's going to do, what they're going to do, what Disney has decided to do is open up the front of DCA, and I heard they're talking about Disneyland too. I think you were the one that told me. So in my mind's eye, it might be Main Street and the front. Go ahead.
Main Street and the Buena Vista,
which is the front of DCA, Disney's California Adventure. And yeah, it makes sense. Okay, butthead.
It's just going to be stores and restaurants.
So in California, I've got my toilet paper here and I've got my soda. So you keep your and then you.
But you can buy all the merch.
Did you know you have to keep your mask on even in between bites?
I did. Yeah. So, okay.
Unless, of course, you work in the state capitol, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm only kidding. Probably, maybe. If you guys say that guy's name more than 3 times, my taxes.
No, we're in Texas.
Beetlejuice. Kanye. Gavin. Gruesome Newsom needs to go. Hey, I don't get to vote in California, and it wouldn't matter. California, he'll get 70%. And California residents will continue to move out of state. Yes, they will. I'm a Californian. I moved 10 years ago.
Now it's going to tax you if you move out.
Yeah, good luck. I got 2 fingers for him. So this former California moved to Texas about a decade ago. And I don't quite understand why anyone would be there. You can visit Yosemite. You can find another beach. I loved it there. I did. When I was 14 or 15, I thought, I'll never leave here. You got the mountains, you got the beaches. You know why I thought that when I was 14 or 15? I wasn't paying any bills. I don't understand it. And this Disney thing, I don't know. I don't understand what it is about this, but without trying to get too political, you can't tax people with no money and survive. And anyone who has even $1, moving to Florida, moving to Texas, look at the data. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Anyway, if you can't tell people why he's requiring certain behaviors, then he needs to reverse those requirements. I totally agree, Tina. If you can't tell us what you're yelling about, you're going to have to stop yelling.
She doesn't like the guy.
It worked. California just released requirements for Thanksgiving and Christmas for private gatherings. When we allow an entity, government or otherwise, to tell us what we can do in our own homes, we've lost. I'm moving to Utah in 2020, already house shopping. I've only been to Utah a couple times. Shockingly beautiful. I wasn't ready for how beautiful it was.
I really liked St. George.
St. George at the very, very bottom, kind of close to Vegas. Beautiful, very red.
Yeah.
Amazingly red. But then up by Salt Lake, what were the canyons that we went? They did some of the Olympic skiing was there.
Yeah.
Right there to, I guess, the west. What are those mountains? I guess at the top of the Rockies. Whatever. I don't remember. I was there for a conference and a little bit of a tourist stuff. It was beautiful. I could get into Utah. I got some friends who live in Utah. I'm happily a Texan. I'm going to be a future Floridian. I'm not asking. Again, share out the YouTube. Can we just get rich on YouTube? Could we do that?
Sure, go ahead.
If we get
need a vacation home there because I'm not
right
there full time.
It is too hot.
It's
not too hot. It's too humid. Let's be real. It's not too hot.
Yes,
I don't mind hot. I like hot actually. I don't like the humid with the hot.
I like Flagstaff hot.
Yes, well, I like
That's
that too.
That's where I like.
See, like many people, I have the taste of a rich person with a nonprofit executive's
nonprofit job.
A nonprofit executive salary.
Yeah, there's that.
I'm not complaining.
No, but
I'm not buying all the things I want.
Yeah.
And I think with that, the Wasatch Mountains, that's what they are. Barbara in the house. Barbara from Idaho. Barbara lives in a beautiful place too. There you go. I should just read. Happily Texan. Yeah, I love here in Texas, except for they don't have Disney, and I like Texas. It's pretty cold today. We're rainy and cold. I think we're going to stay in the 40s and 50s today.
It's nice today.
I'm down. We'll get a couple weeks of freezing, and we'll get a couple months of hot. The hot's getting too hot, but it's not that bad.
And it's not that
warm. I mean, we got air conditioning. I mean, it's not like I live on the plains of Texas or something, but
that wouldn't be good.
Orlando gets pretty sweaty.
Every time we've been there, all seasons,
it's pretty sweaty.
We're sweat. Or we're drenched.
I would love to be neighbors. Sean, I'd love to be neighbors with you in Florida or elsewise. I would. I feel like this year I paid more attention to the weather there, so I could talk to her about when it's not hot and humid there. And it's basically a Tuesday in January from like 11 to 4. And that's really it. And the rest is hot and sweaty.
We were there in February, and I expected it to be cooler. It was not.
Yeah,
it was.
Amen, Will. Amen. Honestly, if you want to be real about it, is it Davy Crockett? Davy Crockett. It might have been Danny Boone. Pretty sure Davy Crockett had the great quote about all of you can go somewhere. I'll go to Texas. I'll just leave it at that. I think we're going to end right now. Hey, perfect timing. Look at that. The Mickey Bunch is here. That's Kelly Iskra and/or Esker. She's my friend, and she goes live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays right after the show. 10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock her time. Other times, other places, depending on where you live. But right now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Barbara, who lives in Idaho, says it's 19 degrees right now.
Oh, yeah, that's cold.
That's dumb.
No. Reagan was shivering because it was 49, and I'm like, girl, it's humid.
I found sweatpants yesterday. I wear shorts if I'm not at work. If I'm not meeting with someone, I'm in shorts 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I actually found for my house sweats yesterday.
Yeah.
So she said, "You want me to turn on the heater?" I'm like, "No, I want to put my sweat." Anyway, that's it. I'm so glad we were back. A bunch of you were back. First time I've seen some of you in a week or so, and I appreciate it. Monday through Saturday, Good Morning Disney. We will miss now and then. There's 5 Fridays that we'll be missing between now and the end of the year. Work comes first. Usually this hour slot works just fine, but sometimes it doesn't. Also, she seems to want you to know that we'll be at the very, very end of the year out of town, but we'll get to that. 6 days a week, generally Good Morning to Disney. Appreciate all of you spending a little time with us. Get over, if you want some more Disney stuff, get over to the Mickey Bunch. She'll be going live, I believe, here in about a minute or 3. Tomorrow night, I have a show. Every Tuesday night, we have Welcome Home, the DVC show, Disney Vacation Club show. We will not be going live for that this week. Why? The Dodgers are in the World Series.
Yes. We have a game or two.
So game 6 is Tuesday, and that comes first. And then game 7, if it happens, I will be at the game. Feel free to watch. Third base side, foul balls between third base and left field. Second deck, 5th row. That'll be me and her and 2 of my beautiful daughters. If there's a game 7, should be fun. There's like 8 people in the stands, so we will get on TV.
Yeah. Fun.
I'll be that guy with the Disney hat. No, I don't know. All right, that's it. Have the best day ever. Have fun storming the castle. See you soon. Again, no show Tuesday night, but we will be here Tuesday morning. That's it. Have the best day ever. See you soon.